Hello, my name is Ella Ryan and I play cello in the 8th grade orchestra. Welcome to the 2019 Spring Orchestra Concert. Thank you for joining us for a night of music. We have a few housekeeping requests. Please set your smartphones and electronic devices to silent or airplane mode so you can enjoy an uninterrupted trip to the ocean, and at least in your imagination. Please refrain from coming up to the stage during the performance to film or photograph your own child, as it can be distracting to both the performers and the audience. We'll be happy to pose for photos and for the paparazzi after the concert. This evening, we invite you to give yourself the gift of a few minutes of music and a break from your to-do list by leaving dry land behind and joining us for a journey on and below the ocean.
Hello, my name is Isabel Mosley and I play violin in the 8th grade orchestra. We will open our program this evening with the Star-Spangled Banner. The lyrics come from The Defense of Fort McHenry, a poem written on September 14, 1814, by the then 35-year-old and amateur poet Francis Scott Key, after witnessing the bombardment of Fort McHenry by British ships of the Royal Navy in Baltimore Harbor during the Battle of Baltimore in the War of 1812. The melody is based on a piece of music by John Stafford Smith, originally called To Anchoring in Heaven, which was borrowed to support the lyrics. The version you will hear tonight was arranged by Mrs. Thornton's father-in-law, J. Fred Thornton. Please stand if you are able for the playing of our national anthem, performed by the 8th grade orchestra. Hello, I'm Isabel Mosley, again, and I play violin in the 8th grade orchestra. You may recognize this from the December concert. However, the 6th grade only played a reduced version of it then, and now is ready to present the whole piece. The rigadoon was a 17th century dance enjoyed in both England and France, and this Henry Purcell work is one of the earliest examples.
Hello, my name is Hannah Marshall, and I played the viola in the 8th grade orchestra. Similar to the rigadoon that you just heard, a bourrée is an 18th century dance. This piece comes from the Water Music suite of short pieces for small orchestras by German-born English composer George Frederick Handel, known particularly for its high-spirited movements and dance form. Most of these pieces were originally intended for outdoor performance, and the work premiered on a barge on the River Thames, where it provided entertainment for a royal cruise hosted by King George I of Great Britain on July 17, 1717.
Hello, my name is Faye Heffernan, and I play viola in the 8th grade orchestra. Sea shanties are songs with alternating solo and chorus of a kind originally sung by sailors while performing physical labor together. People in various heavy occupations, like lumbermen and boatmen, have their own songs to accompany and set the pace for their hard physical labor. In the old days, the boatmen adopted the tradition that helmsman was the master of the boat and that all boatmen should follow the helmsman's directions. This song became the means by which the helmsman could coordinate a team of soldiers and crew working on China's Yangtze River.
name is Grace Walsh, and I play cello in the 8th grade orchestra. We are a few months early for Shark Week, but we think you'll recognize the first two notes that start us off in our underwater adventure. You'll hear sliding glissandos, trembling tremolos, and a smooth, gentle middle section that Miss Thornton thinks sounds like an anemone in Finding Nemo. Secure your diving mask, lock the shark cage, and join the 7th and 8th grade for a deep sea fandango. Oh, also, this is the 3rd year in a row that the concert has been on my parents' anniversary, so I'd like to wish Tracy and Paul a happy 15th anniversary.
Hello, my name is Olivia Austin, and I play the violin in the 8th grade orchestra. The 8th grade orchestra will take you back a few hundred years to a stormy day on an old wooden sailing ship. Listen for the rain falling in drops and sheets, the ocean swells rising, falling, and crashing. It might be Dory asking for directions, but you may even hear a whale song.
Good evening. My name is Eliza Thornton, and I am the orchestra director here at the Nichols Middle School. We're going to start our evening with, we're nearly done with our evening. I'm going to start my announcements with thank yous. First, thank you to you parents for getting them all here tonight, for getting their instruments to them, for reminding them to practice, reminding them to turn in their practice cards. Thank you very much for all that you guys do to make this happen. You can clap for your parents, please. A related thank you to the students for the practice that you've done so far, for those of you who were able to make it after school today, for those of you who wanted to make it after school today but couldn't be in two places at once. 8th graders who were able to come to the Music Guild concert on Sunday, thank you for spending your Sunday afternoon making music in the community too. Some of you noticed that practice card 22 was not posted yet, for those of you for whom it's already been due. I'm going to post it later tonight or first thing in the morning because I wanted to make sure everybody could count the concert on their last practice card. So I didn't forget to post it, I just forgot to tell you why it was late. Over the summer, if you are interested in summer music opportunities for your student, send me an email and I will connect you with resources for lessons on your instrument and other things in the community that I'm aware of. 8th graders have 2 more performances on the 17th of June and the 18th of June. They will perform at both award nights for both teams because we have students on each team. So the 8th grade orchestra students can plan to come to Dial tomorrow on C Day to join the band because they're going to play with the band for the first time. Grades 6 and 7 will continue to bring their instruments until next Wednesday, June 12th. We will still play until then. After Wednesday the 12th, their instruments should go home so they don't get forgotten in all the other activities at the end of the school year. So they need them until Wednesday, June 12th. 8th graders need them till awards nights, so you don't get a break. I don't need to tell you about band uniforms, that's the other concert. And our exit plan, at the end of the evening, they will go back to the cafeteria and put away their instruments safely in their cases. And then they will come meet you for departure. The band families and band students will be coming in, so it might be a little trafficy in the parking lot, just be careful and look out for people coming in as you are making your departure. Orchestra, when you leave, would you take your name tag off your seat so when we put the band students' name tags on for the next concert, we don't get confused? Could you do that when you leave? Thank you. Announcement, you might have noticed I look a little different than I did in the December concert. We are expecting Thornton number 2, baby number 2. Baby number 1's over there. Hi, Claire. And she's going to be a big sister at the end of August. So I will be on maternity leave until early November, but I will be back and we will be having concerts and everything as usual after that. We have a bonus piece that's not on the concert because it's kind of one of those pieces that you love it or you hate it. Sometimes at the same time, both. But the 8th graders are going to play it because I went to a high school that had a tradition of it's not over till the audience sings. So I want you all to sing along. Orchestra in 6th and 7th grade sing along to some of your practice today. But it is the, I don't know if you call it a classic, but the earworm, Baby Shark. Before we announce the last piece, I want to draw your attention to the cover of the program. One of our 6th grade orchestra students is regularly drawing dragons when she's working on her project, and her sketch pad, and I saw one of them and I said, do you want to do the spring cover program? So she has your water dragon for our water theme and the dragon for Dragon Hunter. And I will let, go ahead and stand up, Isabel, so we can see you. Wave, that's our artist. And now for the introduction of Dragon Hunter.
Hi, I'm Matilda Davenport. I'm the 8th grade orchestra viola player, and Dragon Hunter is a Nichols Middle School orchestra favorite for over a decade. It was written by Richard Mayer. Mayer used only the notes of the D major scale, fashioning a medieval-sounding piece with the modal harmonies and driving rhythms. The violins introduced the aggressive main theme with the cello and bass in counterpoint, contrasting but complementing parts. The theme returns in canon like a round with the cellos and basses playing the melody of the dragon with the violins and violas in pursuit. There's a pizzicato or pluck the section in the middle, adding contrast and suspense to the hunt. Thank you again for joining us this evening. Enjoy our concluding piece, Dragon Hunter.